This Could Get Dicey is a D&D podcast about dudes being bros. What adventures will they get into? Only time will tell. Like the name suggests, this podcast could get dicey. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. Hello, and welcome to This Could Get Dicey, a D&D podcast where a group of buds get to unwind from their 9-to-5s and step into the world of Drew Gala. My name is Destiny Nieto, I play Lü'mis Bjorn, and before things get a little too dicey, I'd just like to say it's a beautiful day to get into the holiday spirit, and by holiday spirit, I mean Halloween.
Yeah!
Spooky time, spooky season.
Spooky. The best time of the year. IMO.
Did you go to a spirit Halloween and just like stand in there and smell how good it smells inside of every spirit Halloween? Which smells, every spirit Halloween smells so bad.
It really does.
They don't smell good, right?
There's a lot of used
No.
costumes in there.
Smells like
no,
urine.
I just put up some Halloween decor inside the house.
Any particular favorite thing?
Ooh, that's a good question. No, I just have I have a bunch of little trinkets, nothing like big. So I just kind of place them all around our living room.
Same. Yeah, we just have like a bunch of little things. We have a bunch of gourds, like plastic gourds that just sit all over our table, loose on the table. It's really fun.
Loose gourds.
Alex, do you do any decor?
I don't have any Halloween decorations. I didn't really grow up in a house that we weren't like anti-Halloween. We just didn't really celebrate Halloween, and I think that's just kind of I love Halloween. I think it's super fun. I just have no pumpkin stuff or jack-o'-lantern stuff.
Yeah, I think my dad came up and brought me this old stuffed pumpkin we used to put out, but I don't know if I kept it. I think I did. So that's in the closet somewhere, and that's about it. And by stuff, it's dressed in like a witch outfit. It's like a pumpkin with arms and legs.
Maybe it's making the scratching noises.
Oh, nice.
Bring me out. Get me out.
I miss you. I used to really avoid. I used to be a very big scaredy cat when I was little, so I would avoid TV during October. I really didn't like being scared. The Halloween episode of Boy Meets World really, really scared me. And that's really low bar of being scared. So everything was really, really scary to me. But now I'm brave. Now I don't care. Is Halloween your favorite of the three? You think
Of the big three,
the Holy Trinity.
of the big
The
three?
Holy Trinity.
The Holy Trinity of holidays?
yeah, for sure.
It really feels like the whole month.
It really does, and I love me a holiday where you get to dress up. You know, I love to play dress up. That's why I love Ren Fair.
Yeah, I've come to love it more and more. I love Halloween.
Do y'all have your Halloween costumes
yeah,
planned?
I was gonna say the same thing. Any Halloween costumes?
No.
I have a couple ideas. I want to go very basic this year. I want to I always try to think of something cool, think of the coolest Halloween costume, and it's just what about just being a skeleton or a Frankenstein? Just a classic, Can't go wrong. I tried to be a mummy once, and that was I hated being a mummy. That was a bad day.
I'll probably be a shark again.
Classic.
Solid.
I don't have one planned yet. I need to get on that.
You gotta get on it.
You should start doing a classic dad one. I think my dad was Indiana Jones for 4 years in a row. That's that's a dad Halloween outfit, so maybe you should start honing in on a dad Halloween costume.
Yeah, you could be Ronald Reagan or something.
Okay, Indiana Jones is a little more exciting than Ronald Reagan. You could be a football coach.
Yeah, we do some
Go as
family
Coach
ones.
Taylor.
I could be Coach Taylor. Okay.
He's pretty average. I guess you just get a blue polo and khakis.
I
right?
actually live in the city where that show was filmed, and so the logo is everywhere.
True.
There's like gear all over.
You just find it. It's like an RPG. Destiny, do you have any ideas yet?
Absolutely. David and I will be going as Dragon Ball Z characters, but surprises on which ones.
Oh, okay. I think I already know what you're doing.
Oh, yeah, guesses. I'm not going to say whether it's correct or not, but what are y'all's guesses?
I think David's gonna be Bulma.
Okay.
I think y'all are going to be Tien and Chatsu.
Okay.
Be very, very good. I would like to see you both be Kid Trunks and Kid Goten, and y'all just do the fusion dance, just like over
Yes,
and over
fusion
all
dance.
night until we're fucking
Whole
sick
time.
of y'all. Just like shut up, we get it.
For the record, I only know like 4 Dragon Ball Z characters, so that was one of the 4.
I love that you know Bulma.
Yeah.
Queen of-
Because Bulma was in Fortnite.
Oh, that's right.
And the other characters that were in Fortnite, well, I mean, I know like Goku and the one with
Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Yeah.
And then there's the purple cat thing.
That's Beerus.
Okay.
And then there's
Beerus.
the
Burst.
green guy.
Piccolo?
Is that the one
Cell.
that's in
You're thinking of
Fortnite?
Cell.
Cell. You're thinking of Cell. Yeah. I wish Piccolo was a
That would
Fortnite
have been
character.
so sick if Piccolo was there.
I would never leave the house.
That's the end of my list of knowledge.
It's an assortment of characters, you know.
We'll see.
Hi, my name is Alex Villarreal. I play Ellis Vendove, and it's a beautiful day to watch a new. It's not a new movie; it's an old movie, but a movie that you've never seen before. That's your favorite genre of film, and it completely exceeds your expectations, and it might be your new favorite movie of all time.
Wow.
Can you tell us the genre?
I want to
It
guess the
is-
genre.
Go ahead, Becky.
Gangster films.
No, it's
Oh.
romantic comedies.
Okay.
Oh, romantic
Oh.
comedies. Did you
It was
watch
a '90s film.
90s
So
film.
a good rom-com. Okay.
The best.
Good
Like a
rom-com
classic?
era.
I think it's regarded as a classic. I had never seen it before.
Fever Pitch?
I watched it. No, not Fever Pitch. I don't think that's a '90s movie.
I don't know.
Serendipity.
My best
That
friend's wedding.
No, I've also never seen My Best Friend's Wedding. That's the next on the list. You said Serendipity. It was not Serendipity. Serendipity.
You've got
That's a
nailed.
good one. That's a good one, by the way.
It was Notting Hill,
Oh my God, Hugh Grant with the middle part.
dude, and his fucking he has like the first 2 buttons of his shirt unbuttoned the whole time.
The whole
and
time,
fucking-
and his hair is the whole time like this.
Yeah, and I watched it on a plane, and they said I've heard that if you watching movies on planes or just being in a plane in general, like it could be bullshit, but like the heightened elevation and the air pressure, you're like way more emotional. Like people are like more prone to cry like on watching movies on planes. It also could have been that it was 6:00 in the morning, but I was watching Notting Hill, and by the end of it, I was just like, "Fuck, this movie is really good."
I think you should watch it again because I remember making fun of it really hard.
Oh no,
After watching
dude, you put on a romantic comedy, as I'm a sap. I am just like you show me a good meet cute, I'm in for the whole ride.
That's very nice.
Especially that like it's all British people and then just Julia Roberts, the Queen.
True.
A good fucking movie.
Do y'all have a favorite rom-com?
Yeah, Notting Hill.
Well, yes. Sorry, I know yours.
I think because I watch it every year during Christmas time is Love Actually.
It's a classic.
It's a solid one. It's a good one.
I think mine
Good one.
is Sweet Home Alabama.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, thank you for
a
introducing
good
me to that
one.
movie.
Great
and
movie.
watching it with me. It's so good. I like Crazy Stupid Love a lot.
Great.
I know it's a more recent one.
I would argue that I was having this conversation with
solid.
Olivia that Crazy Stupid Love I feel like was like the first, like not the first, but like in a long time, like a rom-com that I was like, oh, this, like it had that like classic feel with the modern touch.
Yeah. There's no people. Hold on, there's no melanin in this movie.
These are white people
It's
problems.
all white people. But it's really good.
Fun fact: I was in a hotel, and I love watching movies in hotels. And I had it on, I think, TBS, and the first, I shit you not, 30 seconds of Sweet Home Alabama came on, and Olivia was like, "What movie is this?" And I like turned my head, and like. Like you see, because it opens during the thunderstorm with all the kids in the beach. The second I see the thunderstorm, I'm like, "Oh fuck, it's Sweet Home Alabama!" I grab the remote and I turn it up just to watch the first like 10 minutes of it. Like, oh fuck,
that's a good part.
Hello, I'm Kenny Chilton, and I play Emil Mazak, and it's a beautiful day to reignite your love of Magic the Gathering.
God, Kenny, I was gonna say Magic the Gathering.
I'm sorry. I should have saved it for you. I should have known you were going to say it. We can have a shared one today, Becky, if you want.
Well, I'll just say something slightly different. But yes, tell us, Kenny.
I used to play in high school a lot. In fact, I had a whole AP biology class where all we did is play Magic the Gathering.
hell yeah!
It was so good, and Becky brought some decks over, and my wife and Becky and I played while we watched the Texas football game. And so it was like a lot
Till
of
like 1 o'clock in the morning, almost.
Yeah, it was a lot of things I love doing all at one table. And
Hell yeah.
And I got swept. I got stomped by both of them, but really enjoyed it. I asked Becky to come back over the next day, and she said she's too tired because we stayed up till 1.
It's such a good. The art is great.
Art's
The
good.
the descriptions. I love reading the little quotes from the characters. Gives it just a little bit of personal feel. It's a legitimately like a perfect game.
I think the one thing I like about it is that, not the one thing. So I just learned how to play, but like 3 weeks ago, and I'm hooked already. And what I like about it is that you're able to like put cards down, and they're not immediately like, you have the choice if you want to defend with them or not. So like your cards aren't immediately gonna get like removed, and you're not just like, cool, I'm just like sacrificing stuff endlessly. So I really like that, because I feel like that happens a lot in games where you're just like, well, I can't do anything because my stuff just keeps getting hit as soon as I put it down.
Yeah, that was like always my problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that
Yes.
like you work so hard to get a card on the field, and then just like immediately a player can be like, nope, put it away, and you're just like, this is the antithesis of fun. But Magic the Gathering,
Right.
it's just like, I'm just gonna you will stay on the field even in my death.
Look at all my land cards, and you can't do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I have 15 monsters, and you can do nothing about it.
I got this cool card, Kenny. I meant
Yeah.
to send it to you. So I, of course, getting into Magic, bought a box of cards off of eBay, as one does. And it was a reasonable price for a reasonable amount of cards. And
Say the
one
numbers,
of the cards,
Becky. Say the numbers that you
it
told me.
was $30 for 1,000 cards.
Yeah, it's great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
It was a great deal. A good deal. And one of the cards was like, this card does like X amount of damage, where X is the amount of mountain cards you have out. And I was like, oh, wow.
Wow. That's cool.
So that was good. And it was a card from like 1996 or something like that, too.
Man, it's got a history.
Antique Roadshow,
But-
here you come.
Worth 3 cents.
Anyway, listeners, if anyone out there wants to play, get at me. I'm playing the digital version, but I'd like to play in real life. I'll come to you. I'll fly to you.
Patreon funds.
Becky, you go.
Hi, my name is Becky Schmader, and it's a beautiful day. No, I'm the game master, too, for This Could Get Dicey.
Great.
And it's a beautiful day to buy a box of cards off of eBay.
Whoa, what?
Oh, how many?
Was it Was it 30 cards for $1,000?
No, Alex, it was the opposite.
But so besides that one card, what else did you get? Any cool stuff?
Well, so the combo was like you get 1,000 cards, and then you'll also get like 40 special cards. So like most of them are like common and uncommon cards, but then the 40 special cards, that's where you're gonna get your rares and mythics and like foil cards. So I did get a cool one that was like a ball card, like the god of murder.
Apostrophe A-L?
Yeah.
BHAAL.
BHAAL.
So that one was cool, and it was like the alternate art card for it, so that was cool. I got a foil Elrond card.
Oh, for your Lord of the Rings deck.
For my Lord of the Rings deck, I could put them in there. I also went ahead, there's this app that's really incredible. For Magic the Gathering users out there, it's called Mana Box, and it's free. And it's like a full catalog. Get it, Kenny? That's right. It's a full catalog of like all cards. You can like they have like pre-made decks that like exist in the world, and you can like add them to your library, and then you can like take photos of all the Magic cards you have, and they'll like plug them in, and they'll tell you like all the rules about them and all the rulings on the card too. So you'll be like, how does this card work? And then it tells you prices, and then some of the cards I found out I have are like $15.
Dang,
Oh.
Nice.
A pleasant surprise. Most of them are 3 cents, but
hey,
there
you're
you
having
go.
fun with it, and that's what matters.
That's cool.
Exactly.
And I bet that guy on eBay was very happy to get rid of all those cards.
Oh yeah, you should see the picture that was on the eBay like listing. It was like a room with just boxes and boxes and boxes. It was like from a game store in New York, I think. So, but still, it was like, I'm doing you a service right now.
Cool.
All right. Are y'all ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
I am.
I am.
I do.
Can
Rom-coms. I was trying to make a connection to
no.
what we talked about already.
All right. All right. Last we left off, our adventurers continued to be separated across the world of Drugala. Emil and Ellis set off with Helena using the teleportation box and ending up in the cold, vast tundras of northern Aegea. They spoke with Lü'mis and determined that they were probably still a day's travel away from the monastery. And meanwhile, Lü'mis trained with their mentor, Sister Angelina, and although not defeating her, he did put up a respectable fight using all of his resources, which was impressive enough to her to award him with a gift from the monastery. Lü'mis chose the gloves of the dying pugilist. It is now evening. You all are on the same continent finally, and yet still miles apart. We start with Emil and Ellis. The sun is setting with Helena by your side. You're out in the icy landscape of northern Aegea.
I think Ellis is like poking at a fire, trying to stay warm. How's Helena? Like, I look at Helena. How's Helena looking? Is she looking like calm, freaked out?
She looks pretty calm, pretty with it. Yeah.
I turn to her and I say, you haven't left that forest for like 1,000 years, and within like fucking dang a week of knowing us, you are on another continent right now.
I will say it is quite a trip I have gone on in just a week, but I'm really just trying to take it day by day, hour by hour. Try not to have any expectations because they will just be blown away, it would seem.
Absolutely.
Seem like.
Absolutely.
Also helps that I'm still hungover from last night's festivities, so I think, or I guess we woke up mere an hour ago, so I'm, this hangover is still cranking away.
I would say I have a couple remedies, but I kind of like pan to the icy like nothingness around us, and I'm like, they are not here.
Would you like an Emil Maceneck?
If you think it would help, I will take that, yes.
Sure. I'll pick one off and hand it to her and say, I think it might be filled with Siluria's blessing now. I don't know. I think Siluria is just like always inside me now.
I suppose that might be how that works. She eats the May snack and feels good. Feels good about that.
All right, Emil. I stick out my tongue.
I mean, you might want to wait until we are facing some kind of danger. It's not going to do much for you right now.
Oh, I thought we were just sharing.
I mean, yeah, if you want to have one, that's sure.
I don't want to. I don't want to eat up all your reserves.
No, I've got plenty. Here, take one.
I pop it in my mouth. I'm like, would you think it'd be too gross if you eventually gathered up enough of these, and made jam out of them?
I
think that would be yucky. Helena gets 1 temporary hit point, and Ellis gets 3.
All right.
Oh. It is evening here out in the tundras, or the sun is just setting. What is our plan to find any sort of shelter, or are we going to trudge through the snow in the evening?
I think we should find shelter. I don't want to be out here in the middle of nowhere just camping. I also don't want to travel through this. It seems stupid.
Yeah, I really don't want to be, I don't know, like maybe find like a cave, but even a cave sounds spooky. There could be a freaking bear in there or something.
Is the weather really extreme? Like, is it?
It's not
survival?
like the wind's blowing like normal. It's not like it's high-speed wind or anything like that. Snow is maybe like there's flurries, but it's not really like coming down super strong. So I wouldn't say it's like extreme weather. It's just you all came from kind of some woods in which it wasn't quite snowing, and now you're out in the snow.
I mean, we are like pretty wide awake. The sooner we get there, the less of an opportunity we have to potentially run into something.
Then let's travel in the cover of darkness, I guess. We don't know the landscape at all, but we can just go for it.
I mean, at least we can move until we hopefully find a spot to just at least camp out for the night. I don't want to stay. I don't even know why I made this fire, and I kick snow on the fire.
All right, let's move. We're going to move and look for somewhere we can possibly stay safe. But if not, then just keep moving towards Mooncrest.
Okay. We'll have all 3 of y'all roll survival checks. The third being Helena, not Lü'mis.
Oh. A 3!
I got a 22.
Okay. Helena got a dirty 20. So I think between the 2 of you, Emil and Helena, you all kind of trudge through the snow for about like an hour or so before coming to a small kind of like a cave of sorts. I won't say it's like a big cave, but more like, there's like a bank of a hill, and underneath you can kind of make a little bit of a shelter. But go ahead and roll a perception check as well, the 2 of you.
15.
Helena also got a 15. As the 2 of you kind of bringing Ellis along behind, you get to this sort of cave area or like shelter in the snow, and you see that there is a large lump of sorts, kind of covered in snow. Large lump being like larger than you all, but not like enormous by any means. But yes, you see a lump sort of has also made its home here in this shelter.
I'll like shush everyone silently and like point it out, draw everyone's eyes to it, and make motion to be like, let's fucking go.
I will go ahead and in a 20-foot radius centered around the lump, just go ahead, like assuming we're still like a good distance away from it, I will cast silence just like on it.
Okay.
And once I'm sure it's like the spell went through, I'm like, y'all think that's for sure like a fucking big fucking snow yeti monster, right?
It's a big snow yeti. Yes, on this, Ellis, we are agreed. This is a yeti, and not here for it.
Man,
All right.
Well, it could be a friendly yeti. We don't know this continent.
Yeah, it could have been friendly pixies that we met, but they tried to brainwash us.
Yeah, I suppose we should not take any risks until the four of us are all together again. I'm gonna hold concentration on it for as long as the spell lasts for, which I don't know. But for sure at least a minute. So let's get out of here.
Yeah, we press on.
Okay. You all travel for another hour or two, and go ahead and all three of you roll a survival check.
18.
15 again.
Helena got a 7. Yeah, you all travel for about another hour or two, and you find another kind of similar embankment and some shelter, and roll another perception check.
Natural 1 for an 8.
A natural 1 for a 6.
Ooh, I beat you.
Helena got a 7. Looks good. This this little shelter you all have found looks pretty good.
Now let's build a fire.
Oh, let's see if we can make the biggest fire possible.
Yeah, just spread it on
Yeah.
out through the whole thing.
Everybody tries to make a fire up. I think you should try to make a fire out. No, let's just make a normal-sized campfire to stay warm.
I will also, as Ellis is doing that, attempt to convey to Lü'mis where we are. Lü'mis, it's cold, and we're very cold. We're going to stop for the night. We found a little place to hide. We're a few hours from where we were. I would assume another half day's travel to Mooncrest.
Becky, would Lü'mis know of any things to watch out for in the wilderness?
I believe last time you conveyed to them that there was an inn at the base of the mountains that they could go to. You also told them that there are dragons of various temperaments also out in the wilds.
I mean, I unfortunately don't exactly know where you are, so I can't give you more information than what I already did. But I guess keep me posted, let me know if I can help in any way.
We found a lump like an hour ago. You know anything about snow lumps?
How big was it?
Bigger than me, but not that big.
It's probably a
That is what I
Yeti,
said.
right?
Was it for
Probably a
sure
Yeti.
Yeti? Did we make the right choice? Tell me. Lü'mis, I'm lost without your guidance.
I mean, maybe, I don't know, it could have been a small dragon. It could have just been a pile of snow.
Is this whole continent just fucking dragons? This is dragons everywhere?
Lü'mis, you can roll a nature check if you want to see if you can think
Sure.
of what other...
This is going to be a good-ass nature check. The
Oh.
snow lump we saw.
I got a natural 20.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, we haven't mentioned yet, actually. It's Destiny's birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Destiny! Sorry, it's the middle of the episode.
It's
Every-
totally cool. Could have
everyone
gone the
gets
whole
one on their
episode
birthday.
without it.
Too bad. With a natural 20, you know, it's coming back to you more and more, kind of like what lives out here in the snowy areas. You don't remember any stories about yetis or anything like that, but you do know that there would be like bears and wolves and kind of like that sort of wildlife. So by that description of a lump that's not too big but not huge or whatever, you would probably guess it's a wolf or a bear that was there.
It was probably more likely a wolf or a bear. It could have been food for y'all.
We got Emil's berries, so we're covered. And it's also probably best that we don't disturb the ecosystem here. You know?
Fair. I mean, they're all gonna die someday, so.
Pretty soon, actually, based on what I've seen recently, a Torum's coming for everything, so it wouldn't really matter, I guess.
Hey,
Fair point.
facts all around. Good fucking talk, y'all. Well, we found a little other enclave, so we're just gonna we just don't want to travel too far in the middle of the night, so we're just gonna hang out here for a bit. But probably at first light or before then, we just woke up. Helena's hungover. Helena tied one on last night.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, she was hollering.
Lü'mis, yeah, it was crazy. Can you get drunk?
I don't think so.
You can't get blitzed. You can't get blazed or anything.
I mean, I've tried and I just haven't really felt the effects.
You're like those cool kids at the college parties that are just I don't know, I just don't really feel it. I don't really know what y'all are talking about.
Would it make sense at all for me to try to meet you?
No, you're safe right now. You are surrounded by, assumedly, a bunch of monks, and you would have to leave
Correct.
that and just travel, and just the direction we're telling you that we are potentially in this land, we have no idea where we are. It's the three of us. We're all rested. I'm still pretty tired. My groin hurts a lot still, but man, I think we're just gonna stay posted up out here.
Okay, just keep me posted then.
Over and out. Birthday boy.
Emil will just get his whole bed sleeping situation set up and say, I don't really feel much like sleeping, so I guess I'll take watch.
I mean, we literally just woke up. I'm not going, I don't have to go to bed. We can just hang out. We don't do that. We never just hang out.
No, I'm not there yet, bud. I think I'll take a walk around the perimeter.
Okay, well, I'm gonna sit by this fire.
Ellis, we can hang out. I'm still here too.
Yeah, I was talking about all of us.
To all of us, of course. Right. Sometimes I can't tell if you're talking to me or not.
No, I mean you're part of the gang now. Yeah, I mean I'm not trying to. I'm look at Emil. I'm not trying to fucking force anything. I'm just we literally woke up an hour ago. I know it's nighttime here, but I can go to bed.
All right, yeah, let's just sit. I guess that's fine.
To ease the awkwardness, I will just pull out Barbara and just play some songs quietly to pass the time.
All right. You all.
Okay, who kills us, Becky?
No, you all kind of sit by the fire. I'm sure Helena starts going on about the stars and the moon and things like that. But the three of you roll a perception check.
I will use a luck point.
I got a 9.
I got a 19.
Okay, Helena got a 4. So, Ellis, you, while focused on playing your instrument here, still managed to keep good watch. And you see about, we'll say 70 feet away from you all, maybe 100 feet, you see a wolf is kind of following your footsteps, or following the footsteps you all left in the snow. Their fur is glimmering and almost radiant from the snow, from the moonlight above. You're not quite sure, but it seems to be kind of approaching the camp.
Hey, y'all, there's a wolf following us, and wolves usually travel in packs, I think, so, I don't know. We might have to find some wolves. I will go ahead and just like automatically cast Armor of Agathis at 3rd level.
Okay. What does that look like when you cast that?
It's the spell. Technically, it's I call it Armor of Noxus. The spell is written. It's like frost covers you. Like it's like almost like a frost armor. I like to imagine that it's like almost translucent-esque black feathers, just kind of just like
Okay.
kind of turn into a little bird guy. You can still see like my clothes and all my features and stuff. You just like see these kind of flowing feathers cover me, giving me 15 temporary hit points.
Do you remain like seated while doing that, or do you stand up, or?
No, I think it's just it's probably funnier if I'm just like I don't stop playing and I'm just playing and then you just like.
Okay. Emil, do you do anything?
Yes, I will throw the rope of climbing into the air, straight up in the air, and climb it to get a better view of what we're dealing with.
Oh, okay.
And to get away from the ground.
Sure. You do that, and go ahead and roll another perception check as you look around.
13.
13. This wolf appears to be alone.
I think it's by itself, I'll call down. Hey, go away! We're here. This is where we're sleeping.
I pull out my thaumaturgy voice horn and yell out to it, and I say, "Do you speak common?"
Hearing this sudden ruckus, you see it kind of, it had like slowly been like creeping forward, and you see it now kind of like hunker down in the snow and lay low. Perhaps
I can see
startled.
you.
Okay.
I guess I'm just gonna keep my eye on it. I'm not gonna like go up to it to just be like, time to kill this wolf. Like if this wolf tries to like step to me, I'm gonna step back. But until it, till then it's just like a snow wolf.
Yeah, same.
Okay. You all kind of pass some. Do you pass any more time, or are you just kind of like staring down this wolf?
I mean, yeah. I mean, as long as this wolf is in like eyesight, like I'm just kind of keeping my eye on it, seeing what it does.
I think, across like 10 or so minutes, it slowly kind of like keeps inching forward, like, again, like still kind of hunkered down to the ground. But now it's probably like, 60 feet away from you all.
Helena, do you want to try and talk to it?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Nope. Nothing needs to get hurt here tonight.
You're so right. I can do that. She kind of slowly turns and gets up, but still does the kind of, she kind of like hunkers down as well, like a crocodile hunter would. She suddenly has khaki everything on. It's really
Crikey.
Yeah. But you see that she casts Speak with Animals and calls out to the wolf.
Bow wow. Bow wow wow.
Bow wow, bow wow. Good fortune, wolf. I am a friend of nature, along with my two friends here. You seem most curious of our fire. Would you like to come close and perhaps say, or she kind of like looks at you all. I told it to come close. Is that okay? Or should I tell it to go away?
As long as it's chill.
Yeah. All God's creatures, right? Just come on over.
Right. Hey, are you chill? Would you like to come hang with us? The wolf is maybe like a little startled by the fact that something is speaking to it. But then it kind of bow wow 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 backs at Helena. I am friendly. I mean no harm. Warmth good. And it kind of keeps inching its way closer to you all. And Helena looks at the two of you. I'm getting good vibes from it. It just kind of wants some warmth, I think.
Oh shit! This is suddenly become very cool. Emil's like puts the rope down and is like, come on over. I like clear to whatever side of the fire Ellis is on. I like go to Ellis's side and like make some room for the wolf at the fire.
The wolf inches in and kind of hunkers down next to the fire. You can see that the snow is beginning to kind of like melt away from its fur as it gets closer, but that it still has this kind of like radiance to it.
Yeah, is this a magical wolf? Because
Yeah.
as Ellis said, it's not like in a pack. Is there something special about it?
You can roll either nature or arcana.
14.
Arcana 16.
It is a strange wolf. It is not it's not a normal wolf. You can pinpoint that. There doesn't appear to be any sort of like arcana emitting from it necessarily, but there does seem to be like some sort of like there's magic in this wolf of some sort. That's what you can perceive from it.
Wow.
I will get on the sending stone to Lü'mis and describe what we're seeing. Yeah, does this ring any bells to you?
Magic dog? We got a magic dog.
Does that ring any bells for me, Becky?
Roll a history check.
6.
It does not.
I can't say I've encountered a magical wolf before.
Well, hopefully it becomes like our best fucking friend, and then we can bring it, and then we can just have like a cool magic dog. Helena, I'm just gonna like leave the channel like kind of open just so like Lü'mis can just like continue to listen in. Helena, ask the magic dog its name.
A good dog of our companionship here now on this day. What is your name, if you have one? And the wolf now kind of getting settled in, licking its paws and stuff. My name is Corellia.
It says that in a language we can understand?
No, I guess it just says that to Helena, and then Helena relays it to you. Wolf, I ask, do you speak any language that we might understand, perhaps? I am speaking to you using magic, but perhaps you know a dialect we are familiar with. It actually starts speaking telepathically with everybody.
Let's go.
Hello, I am Corellia. Are you all friends to me?
Nice to meet you, Corellia. Yeah, we're totally new to town. We just got here a couple hours ago. We're looking for a buddy of ours. Yeah, we're friendly. What's
As long as you mean us no harm, we mean you no harm as well.
I mean no harm. I am but a creature out here in the tundras. Where is your friend at?
Mooncrest, at a monastery in the mountain, and I point to the glowing mountain off in the distance.
Ah, yes, I know of this area.
What's your deal? I've never met a wolf that could talk to me before.
I don't know how to explain this. I guess I am just a creature that's been out here for some time. I guess. Have you spent lots of times out in the wild? Know every creature out there?
I look at Helena.
I can't say that I know every creature, but there are creatures out there that seem to have some more advanced forms of intellect, so it is possible that there are creatures you might not know, Emil, that have telepathy or higher IQs than even ourselves.
Wait, this wolf is telepathic? You hear Lü'mis in the sending stone.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy, dude. This wolf is magical and is talking to us right now. You're totally missing out.
While this is going on, can Lü'mis find Brother Mateo? And he wants to ask Brother if he knows of this wolf.
Sure. Yeah, I think you have your sending stone out and you're like moving at a fast, like a mall walk through the monastery to find Brother Mateo. And he's still, he's back in his study again. And you ask him about the wolf that's being that's speaking to you all right now. Well, Lü'mis, I will say there are many creatures on Igea that are different, but that sounds more like a creature that would be on Ice Rune, some sort of telepathic snow wolf. That doesn't sound like a creature here. But I don't know all creatures, so...
Should my companions be concerned?
I don't think so. I think most creatures that... did it seem to approach them with kindness in its heart, so to speak?
Hey, did the creature approach you with kindness in its heart?
Mad chill. Super chill.
And a glimmer in its fur.
Yeah, apparently it was mad chill and had a glimmer in its fur.
A glimmer in its fur. Interesting. Well, I don't think there's anything to be concerned about. I think your friends will be quite safe in its company, and certainly. If how many of your friends are with the wolf?
3.
Well, certainly they outnumber it. So if anything were to happen, I think they would still be okay. But I think overall, if it seems to have kindness in its heart, then I think it would be okay. Most of the creatures I found here in Igea, if they mean harm, they mean harm from the get-go.
Fair. But you said that typically creatures like this aren't from this continent, are not really found often.
Yeah, I don't know every creature out in the wilds. There are wolves out there and bears and such creatures like that, but any sort of magical beast is usually not heard of.
Did y'all get all that? And like during this point, I just have my sending stone out and in front of it's on speakerphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that. Cool. I turn to Corellia and I say, so we're kind of just like hunkering down right now because, like I said, we're not from here. We don't know how safe it is to travel at night. If you think it's chill, would you mind helping lead us to the mountains?
Yes, I think I could do that. Do you want to leave now or later?
Kind of your call. Is it safe to travel right now, you think?
I think with me by your side, we will be plenty safe.
But why are you approaching us?
You seem to have something in you that, a certain je ne sais quoi that, has attracted me to you all.
It does speak Dwarvish.
I saw you from across the room and liked your vibe.
Here's your meet cute, Ellis.
You're meeting your friend, but why else? Why do you need your friend, or what all have you been doing?
Our friend lives here, and they came here to visit. But we live somewhere else, so we're just trying to get back there.
Roll a persuasion check.
I'm rolling with disadvantage in all these checks, by the way.
Oh, right, yeah.
I am exhausted.
Oh, yeah.
21.
Persuasion check. Why would your persuasion check be a disadvantage?
I'm rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah, really?
I rolled an 8. It's a 21.
Yeah, okay. I understand you're needing to pick up your friend and continue on your journey. That is fine. I sense greatness in you, and I want to help.
Is this wolf giving off any sort of I don't know. Does it appear to be genuine in what it's saying to us?
Roll an insight check.
I'm gonna try and secretly cast a spell.
Okay.
It's gonna be locate animal.
Okay.
And I'm gonna search for a wolf.
Okay.
12 insight.
With a 12 insight, the vibes seem okay with this creature. It seems to be truthful in what it's saying. It's not it doesn't come off as like creepy by any means. It seems just like a normal creature kind of just talking to you.
Cool.
And with locate animal, you can sense that there is a wolf in your presence, and you can sense, in a 5-mile radius that there are other wolves like on the cusp of 5 miles away. There are other wolves out here, but that, there is a wolf in your presence.
I say, yeah, Corellia, if you want to help us out, we could use some friendly faces.
Excellent. We can head out now and head to the mountains.
Works for us. Helena, you cool?
Follow this fucking wolf.
I am always good to follow a creature into the wilderness. You know me.
I don't even know why I asked.
Let us move on.
Let's go.
Lü'mis, we're following this wolf we just met.
I've been able to hear... Well, I guess I can't because it's telepathic. Never mind. I'd be very cautious. I don't have the best of feeling about this.
You know me.
The way I look at it, the sooner we get to you, the better. I think no matter what, at least we're still making our way towards you, as opposed to just like sitting by this fire and one of the thousands of dragons coming and eating us.
Fair.
Leagues of dragons. Corellia, what shiny fur you have?
All the better to eat you with, right? Ha ha ha.
Very funny.
On we go.
How would you know that story?
Well, someone telepathically told it to me one night while doing this exact same thing. Anyways, here we go.
40 years
I can tell
ago.
you a story if you want. I can tell you a story.
Okay, I love stories.
I'll tell her the story of Atorum coming back.
Oh my god.
He's been gone for 1,000 years, that whole war. I'll tell her that. I'll give her that lore dump as we're walking.
Okay, as you do that, roll a insight check.
I'm just trailing like 10 feet behind him, being like, damn.
18 insight.
18. Okay. After you kind of like tell her this whole story and dump all of this, this is taking like an hour of time as you all travel. She speaks to you, to all of you. I have heard of this story before. Yeah, it's not good, and I think it's really happening, right?
Yeah, I think so. You haven't seen any black lichen around, have you?
No, I've never seen any of that.
Well, great. Maybe this continent won't be affected by it. How old are you?
Oh, like, I want to say probably like 300, 400 years old.
Whoa, that's way
Holy
older
cow.
than most dogs. Crazy.
Yeah. You're so old in dog years. It's insane.
Yeah, our
2,800 years old.
you are the great old one. Dang. What's up with gosh? You are the third super old person I've met in the past like month.
Isn't that funny? Well, I feel special to be amongst the ranks of old people you've met.
I feel like such a baby. I feel like such a kid, and I look at Emil.
Me too, compared to 400. This is very kind of you to lead us into the wilderness like this. Is this just what you do? You come out here, you find people wandering and guide them?
I sometimes do that. Again, if they feel like they are kind at heart or have, I can sense greater purpose within them.
Who do you serve?
I serve myself.
Independent. Love it. Well, we appreciate you taking interest in us. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like Emil told you, we're kind of on a quest to stop, I guess, the world from ending.
That's good. It would be good for you to stop that again, so I want to make sure that I can help you along that path.
Hi ho, Silver. We are in your paws. Lead us.
Can I make sure we are heading towards Mooncrest right now? Like, is she leading us in the correct direction?
Go ahead and roll a survival check.
Nah. 9.
No, okay. Yeah, I mean, it seems like you were west of the mountains. Seems like you're heading eastward based on basic cardinal directions.
It's also like we could see the mountain, right? Like, it's like we're walking at it.
Yeah,
Okay.
You are walking towards the mountains, yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Execute episode 66. Man, what a crazy part in that movie. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 66 of our podcast. This could get dicey. As always, number go up. I love it. As always, thank you so much for being here. I want to give a super special shout out to all of our patrons: Calvin, Alex, Norman, Cole, Carl, Raj, Shelby, Spencer. Love y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you for supporting us. If you feel like supporting us, you can head on over to www.patreon.com/TCGDpod. We got some different tiers, different ways that you can help us out. We also have a little free tier. Feel free to join up on that one, because on our free tier, we post a little tiny little thing that we call This Did Get Dicey right after the episode. We do a little cool down, talk about what just happened, just a little quick 5-10 minutes, just some more content. You can see us in person. Head on over there. Check it out. You can also share this podcast. Tell a friend about it. Word of mouth is such a great way to spread the word about things that you love to other people who could also potentially / hopefully love it as well. You can visit our website, www.tcgdpod.com. Episode recaps, lore dumps. There's also our social media at TCGDpod, TikTok, Instagram, Threads. Come catch up on the content, y'all. Come hang out with us. We love you. Thanks for joining us. Stick around for the rest of this episode. Have a great day.
You all travel probably for another 2 hours. Do you do anything during that 2 hours?
Damn. Just be really suspicious and sketchy. The whole, or sketched out. Make sure we're not being followed. That kind of thing.
I think Ellis, trying not to be annoying, trying to gauge Cordelia's, annoyance level, is just, asking a question. What do you like to eat? And then, oh, cool. And then, a minute later being what do you do for fun? And, just, keep asking questions.
You play Wordle?
And Corellia keeps up with it the whole time. She's happy to continue to answer questions. She seems happy to have some company. And after about 2 hours travel, you all reach an inn at the base of the mountains called the Giant's Foot.
Cool.
If they serve food and libations, I wouldn't mind taking a quick pit stop from the cold. Cordelia, do you know? Are you familiar with this tavern? Are they nice?
Her name's Corellia.
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 Are they nice folk in here?
Oh, they are very nice, very good for travelers. I, being a wolf, can't go inside, obviously, but
You don't want to come in for a beer? We could put you in a big trench coat.
No, that sounds fun, but I'll stay out here, I think.
I look at the other two. I'm like, y'all want to pop in really quick?
Yeah, I mean, Lü'mis, do you want to meet us here? Is it close?
Is it close?
You know that the inn is probably still about 3-4 hours down the mountain from you all.
It's not exactly a place I can just pop into.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we also don't have to stay here long. We can just get, kind of get the lay of the land, see if there's anything interesting around here, and then we can head onward.
We should. I'd like to know if anyone else has met our new guide friend here. Or if this is a weird encounter we're having, spiritual encounter.
Well, she speaks to you all. Get your libations, and then if you want to meet me back out here, I'll be here to continue guiding you up the mountain.
Heck yeah, awesome.
If you want it.
Yes, we would love that.
I'm sorry I'm so suspicious. It's just the most helpful anyone has been to us in a long time.
I understand. It is strange for a kind of glowing wolf to speak to people and guide them, but I don't have anything else to offer besides that. It's strange, I understand.
When Emil says that this is the first person that's been like very helpful to us in a long time, I just like look at Helena and I just pat her on the shoulder. I'm like, I see you.
No, I understand.
Helena's included. She's included in the list of we.
Let's pop in.
You all go inside the giant's foot. It's probably at this point like 10 p.m. It's pretty empty. There's like another duo sitting in the corner enjoying a hot drink. They look like they're people who've kind of like been up in the mountains for a couple of days and have come back down to rest. Otherwise, there's like a gnome woman at the counter. There's a fire that's warm. There's warm drinks if you want them.
I approach you said dwarven woman?
Gnomish.
Gnomish woman. I approach her and I go, hi. We're just passing through. If you have any food and drink, we got money.
Oh, hi there. Yeah, come on in. Welcome into the Giant's Foot.
Happy to be here. It's very cold outside.
Hey, do you know a weird glowing guide wolf?
I can't say that I have ever heard of a glowing guide wolf, but that's okay. But yeah, there's weird things out there in the tundra.
Yeah, me neither.
How many dragons are here?
Oh, honey, we got lots of dragons all over Aegea. They're everywhere.
Hell, man, where we come from, I guess there might be a lot of dragons. But I just haven't seen many.
We've killed one. We killed one
Helena's
together.
like, we killed a dragon, actually.
That was the first dragon I've seen.
Same.
Well, yeah, the dragons here have been very helpful to the people of Aegea. I mean, a lot of our magic came from dragons long ago, and
shit, for real?
For real, yeah, on God. And they protected us a long time ago too, and have defended. There's evil dragons out there too, but for the most part, there's a nice mixture of good and bad dragons.
Okay, neat.
I'd like to meet some of these nice dragons. That sounds really interesting.
Is one like the president?
No presidents, and I'm sorry, I can't ring them up for you or anything, but otherwise, I certainly would. She's saying all this also while like making some stew bread bowls for you and handing them over.
Bread bowls?
Can you imagine like a bread?
Everybody, shut up!
Nice hot Red Bull.
There's not much to do out here.
Yeah, that's all. They invented bread bowls here at the Giant's Foot Inn and Tavern.
If you rearrange the Giant's Foot, it spells
Panera.
Panera.
Oh, I'm leaving.
With your bread bowl.
Do you communicate with the dragons often? Are they like part of regular life here?
I can't say that they're regular life here. It's kind of just me here and whatever travelers kind of come on through. I mean, I've seen them pass overhead, about like once a month or so I'll see a dragon. But they certainly don't need libations from me or anything like that, so. That
would be funny. Imagine
wouldn't it? I would need a whole like window or drive-through for them.
It would be the world's biggest bread bowl. I would happily purchase 3 bread bowls and 3 ales. What's your name, by the way?
My name?
Yeah. Your name.
Oh, me?
It's Rosie.
Rosie?
And that'll be 2 gold for the lot.
I got it.
Oh man. Okay.
I shake my head. Yeah, we sit down and let's not linger. Let's just get some food in our stomachs and I guess just head on, right?
Yeah, just I'd like to if you don't mind, check in with those folks in the corner over there.
Go for it.
I will look at. Can I see what they're drinking?
They appear to be drinking some hot toddies.
Great. I will order 2 more from the bar and bring them over to the table.
Okay.
And say, you're looking a little low there. I thought I would come over and help out.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I usually try to personality mirror. I don't know how.
Sorry for my friend here. He's a little short on words sometimes.
That's okay. We're new to town. I point out the only other 2 people in the bar. We're new around here. We're heading up the mountain to Mooncrest to the monastery. I was wondering if you had any insight as people who are clearly local to the area.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cold.
But it's not like a weird cult or anything?
Oh no. Cult? Did you say cult?
I said, yeah, I did say cult. Yeah, I said that.
Oh. No, there's no cults.
So it's just like a normal monastery up there?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're nice monks.
Okay.
That's
good to hear.
Yeah, they
Great.
teach people stuff.
Okay. You're not trying to hide anything, are you? Because that wouldn't be very nice.
I'm just a guy who goes up in the mountains for a few days and then I come back down from the mountains. That's what my backstory says.
Alright. And I'm just a guy who sells stuff.
Once you leave this bar, I will cease to exist.
Yeah, my friend who
Alright.
said, yeah. That's what he does. He goes up in the mountains, he goes, yeah. And then we come back down the mountain. We check for avalanches, because that is a job.
Oh, that sounds really important.
There were no avalanches recently. Which could be a bad sign that maybe there will be avalanches
Doesn't
soon.
that mean that one is coming?
I don't think they're like the weather. I think they're just temperamental. You gotta speak to the mountain. Yeah. The other one speaks up. Yeah, before you go up the mountain, you gotta say, I'm coming up the mountain.
Anywhere else I wouldn't have believed that, but we did have a talking wolf guide on the way here, so I believe it.
Oh my god. Also, that's the most words my friend has said in like 3 weeks.
What can I say?
This guy's so gullible, man. He elbows his friend.
Alright, well, you gentlemen have a great evening. And
But
don't
really,
let
you
any of us
should-
get
you should-
crushed.
You should inform the mountain that you're going up it.
Okay, no, I for sure will, of course.
Thanks for the drinks. Yeah.
I will leave them to their oblivion.
Alright, do y'all do anything else?
I finished my bread bowl. The bowl and all. The bowl's the best part.
Yes, it is.
All right, let's head out.
Yeah, I think just following Cordelia. I do want to make a point. I actually do. Emil thinks
You
about it
called her-
and does actually tell the mountain we're coming up.
Okay. First of all, her name's Corellia. You've all called her 4 different names probably at this point.
Damn.
Katja, if you're trying to pull a fast one on me.
Her name's
And-
not Katja, it's Corellia.
You all go outside to meet back up with Corellia, and she is not there any longer.
What?
Bummer.
Can I spend to hit dice to get back a second level spell and recast locate animal.
Okay.
Bow wow.
You do not sense any wolves in the general vicinity.
She's gone.
I love that dog.
That was really weird, right? Like, really weird.
On the list of weirdness, it's kind of up to par at the moment. If all we got out of Corellia is that she just led us to this bread bowl, she has a new worshiper. I will pray at her altar till the day I die.
We did get through a large part of the wilderness safely. Let's finish this trek and get reconnected with Lü'mis.
Yes.
As you all start to head up the mountain, roll a perception check. Helena got a 4.
I got a 14.
I got a 24.
As you all are kind of you're letting the mountain know that you're headed up it, Emil, you turn around and you see coming towards y'all is a dragon.
Oh. On foot or in the sky?
It is in the sky. It's coming in low and hot. Oh, that's a term. But it's not, it doesn't seem aggressively coming towards you. It just is coming in your general direction. And it appears to be a crystal dragon.
Oh my god, there is a giant crystal flying towards us. I'm trying not to appraise. Everyone be cool.
He said everybody be cool, and Ellis puts his hands makes a cool pose, but he's actually about to piss his pants. He's like, I don't get it, why are there they weren't kidding, there's so many dragons everywhere. What do we do? Helena?
Nothing.
Okay,
nothing.
It's just everybody stand still. Is it one of those things, do you get bigger or should we play dead?
I think we're supposed to stand like trees.
Ellis T-poses.
Yes. Emil just T-poses.
The dragon lands nearby you all and slowly kind of inches its way over. Hello, sorry, I had to change my form to help us up the mountain.
Corellia, you're not a dog anymore.
I was shapeshifted. It is a tactic I do to check the vibes on people.
It worked. I totally thought you were a
Approaching
dog.
people as a dragon doesn't always work.
Does everybody T-pose?
Yeah, I get it. Is she humongous? Is she gigantic?
She is an adult crystal dragon, so she is
my god,
very big.
You are the biggest living thing I've ever spoken to. So yeah, the wolf was a good move.
Thank you. It's one of my favorite things to do, is to be a little wolf and run around. It's different. Anyways, I have heard of Atorum in the stories, and I can sense a great evil in the ground. And I can sense that you all are perhaps on that trek, like you mentioned, to defeat such an evil. And I want to do my part to try and help.
Hey, badass. Love that.
Fuck, yes. Yes, absolutely. You're in.
Yeah, you're in the group.
Welcome to the Squirrels.
I put up my hand to dap up Corellia. I want to dap a dragon.
Sends you across the continent.
Her claw, and just the tip of her claw is the size of your hand. Anyways, do you get on my back?
Yeah.
And I will take you to your friend.
Oh my god.
Yes. Ellis is bouncing.
Lü'mis, we're flying on a dragon's back.
The dog was a dragon, Lü'mis. The whole time the dog was a dragon.
What the fuck?
Hey.
You should have come. You had a chance.
Look outside. You're gonna want to see this.
Lü'mis heads outside, and on the way, if he sees any of the children, he tells them to come with him to see something super cool outside.
There, absolutely, Mr. Brother Lü'mis, we're coming with you. And you have a small group of children following you. You all get on Corellia's back, and in about, 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes, you, Lü'mis, see a dragon start kind of circling above the valley that the valley within the mountains that the monastery is nestled in, and Corellia kind of finds a landing spot, and you all have flown this dragon now down into the monastery.
This is Emil's first time flying ever. He, especially after the last couple of days, is just laughing, loving this roller coaster ride.
We call this falling with style.
Great pull.
Well, I will be. I don't fit inside of the monastery, so I'll be here.
Wait, do you want to just become a wolf again and stay with us?
Oh, I guess I could do that. Sure, get off of my back.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you all land and get off Corellia's back. She turns back into a wolf that can speak telepathically with you all. And Lü'mis, do you want to do anything as they land or anything?
Hold on, before, I have a question. Was the dragon talking to them? Not telepathically before?
Oh, it does know common, so I guess
Okay.
can speak it.
Sorry, I got confused. I guess, do we see the dragon land? And
You do. Yes. So yeah, it circles around the area and then does a pretty low sweep as it comes to land at the entrance gates of the monastery. So yeah, the kids are all like, "Oh my God, Mr. Brother Lü'mis, it's a dragon!"
Yeah, I guess it is.
Ah!
As we hop off, do we see Lü'mis surrounded by all these small children?
Lü'mis would be, unless Lü'mis, did you come out of the gates? But there is kind of a wall around the monastery, but there is a front gate that's open right now with 2 monks who are kind of staring slack-jawed at this entrance.
Yeah, I'll go to the entrance, and whichever kids, if they follow, just to head out of the gates, just to give a signal that hey, you're in the right spot, I'm here.
And as you all kind of come out through the gates to see the dragon shapeshifts down into a wolf and is part of the crew as you all group back up again.
I think when I see Lü'mis, I take off into a run towards him, and I start hollering, and I say, "You're probably not gonna like it, but I'm hugging you!" And I just jump into Lü'mis and give him a big hug.
Lü'mis embraces and accepts the hug.
I think this is the first time I've ever no, I've touched Lü'mis before. I've hit Lü'mis. No, I don't think I've ever touched them. Because I think I only hit you
We've
with
put our
Eldritch.
hands in.
Oh yeah, we've touched hands. We've touched hands. Whoa!
And you've sparred. You fought.
Yeah. You're not dead. Wow! Holy shit! Holy crap! What a crazy fucking 24 hours.
I guess it has been only 24 hours. I'm glad you made it here with the dragon.
That's how the squirrels fully fucking do it. We got a dog and a dragon.
And we got a dog, a dragon dog. I'll approach and reach into my bag as I approach Lü'mis and say, "You're missing a little something." And I'll hand over his cloak and say, "I'm really sorry I couldn't help you out there."
I'm the one that should be apologizing. I'm sorry. I was of no help.
I was gonna say Emil waits expectantly. We can debrief the whole damn fight later. It is really good to see you, Lü'mis.
It's really good to see you, the both of you.
Helena's here too.
Emil.
We brought Helena.
I am also here, but I understand, Lü'mis, that we are not quite there yet, and that is okay.
I
Emil,
appreciate
just-
you, Helena,
yeah.
for understanding.
fuck. Emil is so scared. He looks at Ellis, just tries to give him this, like, I don't know, dude. I don't know about this.
I think Ellis is just like he's just gonna. It's a victory, and he's like chalking it up. Like he's just like he has transported to another continent. He has ridden a dragon. He is reunited with his party. He just kind of looks at Emil, just like I'm here. We're here.
Do you want to show us around your home?
Yep, absolutely. Kids, can you help them with whatever they need?
Yes, absolutely. Do you need any beverages or food or a towel or like a scarf? Or and they're just like listing off things.
I look at Lü'mis and I'm like, what the are these your servants? You have a bunch of little tiny butlers here?
But she treats them really well. He treats them really well.
No, they're not servants. They are also monks. They're monks in training. They're just very helpful.
We are the younglings.
They say in unison.
Yeah. As you all kind of gather and share some pleasantries and start making your way into the monastery with your new friend Corellia and these younglings in tow, the Squirrels Foolies is finally reunited, and we will end there for tonight.
The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
Boys are back in town.
The boys are back in town. And this couldn't get dicey. This didn't get dicey.
Not this one. Not this time.
But it could.
We have a dragon with us, so anything goes from here on out.
Anything is possible now with Corellia.
Okay, we got the dragons. Now bring on the dungeons. We are loving having you here with us in episode 66. Go join us online as well. Find our website, tcgdpod.com. We've got a TikTok. We got an Instagram. We're on Threads. We got all kinds of things going. Also on our Patreon, all kinds of good stuff. And you need to go tell a friend. I'm talking to you listening right now. Go tell someone about the show. And then come back next Wednesday, October 23rd. See you then.